make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Redman announces that him and Method Man are coming out with their own cannabis strain. Plus, DJ Khaled is highly upset that he was number 2 this week. And Tyga goes gold in a day. Let's talk hip hop. Alright, so y'all know Redman is like a cannabis connoisseur of sorts, if you will, right? Which is cool, right? So a lot of like rappers, well not a lot of rappers, but some rappers are really like stepping into like the cannabis community. Some are investing, some are like coming out with their own strains. You got like Snoop Dogg, you got Be Real, you got Redman and Method Man. And then also Bishop Magic Don Juan too, right? So Redman is following, well, Redman and Method Man, because both of them together are a brand, right? So recently, Redman did an interview with Cannaramic.com, actually, right? And the person he did an interview with was Cyrus Langhorne. And basically, Cyrus was asking him, you know, a lot about like where does he see cannabis going, or how does he see cannabis different, right? And he was basically like, you know, as far as the business side of things, you've noticed that you've never seen like any, you know, Redman and Method Man, you know, pens, or any Redman and Method Man like raps, or whatever the case may be, because he's like, instead of licensing, you know, our likeness to like other brands and helping them get money, he wants to create his own brand from the bottom up, right? So that him and Method Man have just been kind of holding out a little bit, right? But now that they've been holding out, so they're about to start doing their own cannabis brand, right? Which is gonna be fire, right? So somebody like a Bishop Magic Don Juan already has his own cannabis brand or his own cannabis strain out, right? I watched an interview like on Vlad TV, and he was talking about it or whatever like that, and the packaging looked cool and it looked dope, right? For like states that it's illegal, you can literally come out with your own cannabis bud. Like if you come out with your own liquor or something, like, you know how like Puffy has Ciroc, or how like, you know, 50 Cent had effing vodka, like you could come out with, you know, Jonny Fastlane blunts or whatever like that in California or in Jersey or whatever the case may be, just depending on like what state you're in, or Colorado, which is like pretty dope, right? So this is like the next frontier that Redman is doing, and it's cool because like he's still sticking to like the activism part of it too, where he's like standing up to try to legalize it. And he also said that he wants to like help out, you know, AIDS patients and cancer patients, or, you know, people who have stomach disorders, or people who can't sleep, you know. And so that's why he even did this interview with Cannaramic.com, because he kind of wanted, you know, to kind of, you know, do something for the community, right? The cannabis community, right? And not only Redman did it. So like Hip Hop Mike did an interview with Cannaramic.com, you know, Hip Hop Mike from Hot 97, Capone from Capone and Noriega did an interview with Cannaramic.com. So it's been like a few rappers who've done interviews with them, right? And I think like the owners of Cannaramic.com are the same owners of So.com, which everybody knows, SOHH.com. They've been around for like 25 years. So of course they got access to rappers who they could talk to and ask about, hey man, what's up with you in cannabis? You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing is fire, man. And yo, we'll see when the strain comes out. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
I gotta say this too. I make albums so people can play it and you actually hear it. You know, driving your car, you hear another car playing it. You know, go to the barbershop, you hear them playing it. You know, turn the radio on and you hear them playing it. You know, it's playing everywhere. It's called great music. It's called albums that you actually hear the songs. Not no mysterious shit and you never hear it. On your dome.
Yo, DJ Khaled ain't fucking around, yo. And this is crazy, right? Because DJ Khaled is like always pretty positive and we the best and shout out my brother and you doing good and you smart and good job, but not this time. He said, listen, bitch. He's like, I make music that you can actually listen to. I make music that if you in your car and another car pull up next to you, you like, okay, you feeling it, right? And that is true, right? So, you know, DJ Khaled dropped 2 weeks ago, Father of a Side, and that album is fire, yo. And I already did a fucking video about this, but this shit is funny because now Khaled, like, he's like reacting to it, right? And in my opinion, I think that Father of a Side is way better than Igor by Tyler the Creator, because Igor dropped on the same day, right? To me, I think personally that people in the hood don't even listen to Tyler the Creator. I don't know if Tyler the Creator's from the hood or not, or maybe he's a black nigga that's from the suburbs that likes to skateboard and act like jackass on Cartoon Network, and all that's cool. I'm not shitting on Tyler the Creator. I'm not hating on Tyler the Creator. I'm not saying that he needs to come out with different kinds of music or anything. I'm saying that he's cool in his own lane, right? But his lane is sort of like, it's hip hop. Don't get me wrong, right? Because this is a hip hop show and I'm talking hip hop, but it's alternative hip hop. Like his last album that just dropped, Igor, he's not even rapping on it really. He's singing on it, and he has like some weird ass like lo-fi kind of beats, right? And to me, you know, I listen to it, and to me, it's not nothing like I could really like drive in my car to, or, you know, pull up to the club to, or, you know, me and my shorty, we chilling, whatever, turning up, and like nobody's like, yo, put on that new Tyler the Creator, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, somehow, some way, it was number one on the week that it dropped. Week number 2 is still number 1. And DJ Khaled, he thought that he would be number 1 with Father of a Side, right? So DJ Khaled is coming out with regular ass hip hop music, right? You got Meek Mill on the shit. You got Lil Baby on the shit. You got Cardi B on the shit. You got 21 Savage on the shit. You know, you got Big Sean on the shit, right? Jay-Z is on there, right? You have regular niggas on your shit. Regular rappers, right? So if DJ Khaled, a huge artist, DJ Khaled, comes out with Father of a Side, that he's been saying, Father of a Side's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and people been waiting, highly anticipated. If you come out with some shit where you got a new Cardi B song with 21 Savage, you got a fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce song on there with Future, you've got, you know, 2 Big Sean songs. Buju Banton is out of jail. He's on 2 songs on that shit. You got a song with Nipsey Hussle and John Legend on your album, and that shit still comes in number 2? Then I'm mad for DJ Khaled, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I make regular ass music for niggas to listen to. If you in your car, if you chilling, if you on the train, you got your headphones on, if you trying to smoke, if you listening to music, if you drinking, if you in the club, like regular hip hop music, you know what I'm saying? I ain't making that mysterious shit. I ain't making that alternative shit. I ain't making some shit that like nobody's really gonna listen to. Like who? I'm telling you right now, if you pull up to your homie crib, you pull up to the trap, you think he playing Tyler the Creator? You feel me? Like I am with me, Khaled, me and you here with this one, right? But it's funny, man, because rumors has it that Khaled like went into the fucking the office of his record label. He was like throwing a temper tantrum. He had some niggas with him. He was like, bitch, why am I number 2? This and that, whatever. And this kind of reminds me of the same situation. I mean, like maybe DJ Khaled feels like the record label dropped the ball a little bit, which is why he ran up in there. But this kind of reminds me of the same situation that happened with Nicki Minaj, you know, in the summertime with her and Travis Scott. But Nicki Minaj's was a little bit worse because Nicki Minaj Travis Scott dropped 1 week, and then Nicki Minaj dropped the week following Travis Scott, and still Travis Scott's album was number 1 on the day she dropped, so her shit was number 2, and Travis Scott didn't even come out that week, right? At least this way, you know, Khaled and DJ Khaled, not Khalid, DJ Khaled and Tyler the Creator dropped the same damn day, so it's like, okay, I can see, right? But Tyler the Creator's album is not even rap, bro. Tyler the Creator is a rapper, but his album is not rap. It's like if, you know, a rapper decides to come out with some R&B shit, but they're still in the rap category because they're calling that motherfucker a rapper, and now my shit is number 1 and it beats out DJ Khaled. That's some bullshit, man. I'm with you, Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but he was funny. He's like, I don't have none of that mysterious shit. I make music that you can actually listen to. Don't shade, Khaled. Fuck that nigga Tyler the Creator. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, so apparently rappers just dropping whenever the fuck they want to drop then, okay? Because I thought that Legendary by Tyga, his new album was supposed to come out today, right? But it came out yesterday. Like, who the fuck drops an album on a Thursday? Tyga, apparently. And then overnight, so if he dropped that shit on Thursday, my nigga, in 24 hours, that shit went gold, right? But come on, we talking about Tyga, like, people really count Tyga out, and they don't realize, like, how much of a following he has, or how big of a presence he has in this hip-hop shit, right? And yeah, a lot of his songs are, you know, club songs, or party songs, or songs like strip club songs, or songs you could turn up to, but fine, that's Tyga's lane, and if he's nice, and he's dope, and if he's like one of the only niggas in that lane, then be in that lane. And again, normal nigga music, shit that you could listen to. This is hip hop, my nigga. This is rap, not some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Normal music, right? And this is fire, man. So literally overnight, Tyga goes gold. His album was supposed to drop today on the 7th. Yeah, but it dropped yesterday on the 6th, right? Which is cool, right? And the reason why I went gold, I think, is because he has a lot of features on this shit, right? So he has 14 songs on the album. Maybe like 10 of them have other people on them, right? So, you know, too many. Light Skin got Lil Wayne on it. On Me got Lil Wayne on it. Stash got Blueface, right? Heart got J Balvin and Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown, yes. So I'm saying Tyga always gotta have Chris Brown in your shit, just like Chris Brown always gotta have Tyga on your shit. I swear, if I see one day one of these niggas come out and they ain't got the other nigga on their shit, I'm gonna be tight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Tyga got Chris Brown on his shit, like he should. You know what I'm saying? Work and make her come, you know, those two songs is just Tyga by itself, right? Vibrate got Sway Lee on the shit. Shit Like is just Tyga. Legendary got Gunna on it. Chris Brown is on February Love too. You got Boosie on Goddamn, right? And then of course Offset is on Taste. Taste is on there. Doot doot doot. And then Made Me got Bozzy on that shit, right? So this was fire, right? And the whole thing is that Tyga did an interview recently and they asked him like, yo, what made you want to drop like an album now? Like, and he's like, to be honest with you, I didn't even think about dropping an album. I was just coming out with like fire ass songs. You know, he dropped Taste, he dropped a couple other singles, and he was like, you know what? I think I got enough songs to make a motherfucking album. And I think that this album is gonna be pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, fuck it, let me drop the album. So today is 6/7 and he dropped that shit. Well, he dropped it on 6/6. But I ain't even listened to it yet because I thought it was dropping today. And then I wake up this morning and find out that Tyga went gold. And I'm like, what? The nigga just dropped like today. You know what I'm saying? But he dropped yesterday. But I'm about to listen to it and I'm sure it is going to be fire because I fuck with Tyga. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Make sure you follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram and Twitter. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know what to do. Peace.